Before I get started, I just wanted to say thank you to you all for the opportunity to be here. Growing up in a family that always nurtured a love for America and seeing many of my family members' service in the military, it's truly an honor to be able to give just a little bit back. So thank you. Many may wonder why men would be proud to die fighting an enemy of seemingly impossible size. Many may wonder why families would be proud to see their brothers and sons leave without any certainty of their return. Many may wonder why Americans would be proud to fight a war thousands of miles away from their own home. Well, in the words of former President John F. Kennedy, "My fellow citizens of the world, ask not what America will do for you, but what together we can do for the freedom of man." The soldiers who gave their lives in Vietnam embody the essence of American freedom. Born at the beginning of our nation, this spirit willingly fights despite disadvantage when the rights of man hang on the line. It pushed the American soldiers in the Vietnam War to face unfamiliar tactics, uncharted territory, and unknown dangers. Their mission was not only to deliver the Vietnamese, but to protect the rest of civilization. For the evils of communism spread like a contagious disease, and the entire world remains at risk as long as it continues to survive. While this message of bravery can fill a page with beautiful words, a heart with feelings of fortitude, and a nation with a fire of freedom, it is also a source of sorrow and pain for many like me. For as long as I can remember, I've heard stories of my Uncle John. While listening to my family talk of him, it's clear. He was his little brother's hero, his inspiration, and his dear friend. But one day, he paid the ultimate price and joined the list of 58,191 names which would one day be engraved on the Vietnam Wall. Fortunately, his little brother grew up to become my Uncle Tommy, who helped to teach me the meaning of sacrifice with stories of my Uncle John and the example of his own military service. Because one of the many men whose names are on the wall, I am proud to call myself an American and eager to support my country, even though it may be in a different way. But the legacy of these men is far too important to end there. So let us not satisfy ourselves with merely engraving their names on a granite wall. Let us engrave them on our minds that we might never forget their sacrifice. Let us engrave them on our hearts that we might nurture their spirit of courage. But most importantly, let us engrave them on our actions, that we might be true Americans in our pursuit of freedom. Thank you.